Hi, I'm Jess, known as Joe's dad. Joe is my son that was a young police officer for Sacramento, California. While on the job, he died of a brain aneurysm. Through his death, he was able to help save 4 lives through organ and tissue donation. Police officers at the funeral started ripping off their patches off their shoulder patches off their uniform and started handing them to me. And I felt so good having all these different patches that came from different towns and cities, and I wanted more and more patches. So when I went to my first transplant games, when I would meet donor families and recipients, I would ask them what town they'd come from, what state, and they would tell me, and after they would tell me, I would tell them, I said, would you please go home and tell the story about my son becoming an organ donor and get me one of their patches. So I got patches from all over the United States. And so with these patches, God gave me the idea to make a quilt. And that's how I started making quilts for fallen police officers. When I lost my son in the year 2000, my heart really bled for all fallen police officers all over the United States. And a year later, after my son passed away, 9/11 came around, and so many police officers and firemen were lost. And I wanted to make a special quilt for New York. The transplant games are held in different parts of the United States every 2 years. In the year 2020, the transplant game was going to be in New Jersey. And I told myself, I said, that's a good time to make a special quilt for New York, for the police officers and the fallen firemen. The quilt I made looks like a flag. It has stars and stripes on it, and it has the blue stripe going through the flag that represents fallen police officers, and it also has a red stripe representing fallen firemen. Each square, I have special patches I received from the recipients and donor families from all over the United States that wanted their patch to be on the quilt. And half the quilt is made with patches of the police officers and the other half with the fire department. On the back of the quilt, I have a little story about my son. I just wanted to honor New York. I just wanted to show him my love. And I'm just so honored to not only make it, but be able to present it to them.